From the Coral Villa Motor Inn. We now offer freshly brewed coffee with the help of my coffee machine. Now I'm a tea drinker myself, but Jason, our cameraman, he loves coffee. So we get our coffee from Kadilly Coffee, which is one of the local farmers, and he has a passion for coffee. We'll meet him later. I thought it might be interesting to learn about how coffee is made and the process and all that goes into your cup. So let's go learn about coffee. After about 3 years, our little seedling will start to flower. Give it 3 more years and it'll soon have the cherries and ready for harvesting. During the last 3 years, the little flowers have fallen away to reveal our cherries. And they're green to start with, but we really want the red ones. Red cherries contain the beans inside, and when you squeeze them, you'll be able to see the beans. The ripe or red cherries are picked and processed. This is where they are selected, sorted, peeled, washed and dried. Can you imagine doing that all by hand? It would take you hours, days, ages. Kadilly Coffee has made their pulping machine. So the cherries go through, peels them, spits out our lovely white beans that we want. So once all this processing is done, you will be left with a naked bean, which is what we want. It's white in colour. Kadilly Coffee can't roast wet beans. So now it's time for our beans to lay out, soak up the Bundy sun and really dry out. Now because Kadilly Coffee is a smallish farm, it marries its coffee beans with coffee beans from all over the world. They all go in the same roaster, and Rob is really particular about roasting. Now before we go and meet Rob from Kadilly Coffee, let's show you a couple of snaps that all our beans have been through. Once the beans have been roasted to perfection, Kadilly Coffee seals them in their bags, ready to send to us. So this is Rod from Kadilly Coffee. Nice to meet you, Rod.
Thank you, Karen.
Now what got you into coffee?
I started in a little backyard garden with a few little trees.
Wow.
And saw how well they produced.
Yeah.
And started doing all the little processing that makes a cup of coffee by hand. One thing led to another. Next thing, I've got a couple of 100 trees.
Wow. And so what made you go into Kadilly, like selling it?
Yeah, so just one thing led to another, and once I started getting a decent amount to harvest and process, just the interest was there to really learn how to do the whole process. Right from the tree all the way through to the roasting process.
Yeah, it's interesting. We've been learning about it. So Rod, I've heard there's this big controversy with coffee. Do you have sugar or do you not have sugar?
Don't have sugar, Karen. You do not have sugar.
Okay, no sugar peoples. And why is that?
Well, a true coffee experience is tasting the coffee, you know. You want to taste everything that the coffee is by itself, uninterrupted by anything else.
Yep, okay, cool. So no sugar. Thanks so much for joining us today. It's been so much fun learning all about coffee, and make sure you go and check out all the Facebook site, everything. See ya.
See you later.
Okay, you've waited long enough. Rob has delivered our Kadilly Coffee beans to us. He's helped set up our machine so we get the best coffee out of it. It's time to make you a cuppa. Look at all that liquid gold pouring out. Okay, Jason, here is your coffee that I made from Kadilly Coffee. What do you think?
Nice.
Is it nice? Cool, excellent. It passes the coffee test. So there you have it. At the Coral Villa Motor Inn, you can have freshly brewed coffee from a local farmer. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more of what's going on in Bundy. See you later.